Here with Detroit Polish TV, and I have an honored guest here today, legendary boxer, world champion, seven times world champion, Tommy the Hitman Hearns. And also a very big name here in the Detroit area with boxing and Kronk Gym and Babylon Promotions and Mr. Piotr Pożyczka. And I will pass the mic and let him give a little bit of background here.
Well, we have a pleasure to see Mr. Thomas Hearns, a legendary fighter, one of the best fighters ever. I remember back in 1984 when I walked in first time to Kronk. I was a young boy. I just came from California, defected from Poland. I remember Tommy doing the shadow boxing in the ring, the old in the old ring with a bunch of fighters. Never see a gym like that in the basement. You know, I always remember, always is in my memory. You know, and it was my home for a lot of years. You know. And I was trained by David's shoulders, watched Emmanuel Stewart, watched Tommy, watched Gilmer Kenty, Paul, Jimmy Paul, name it, you know. And Lorenzo Barber, we did a lot of sparring runs. Frankie Elias, I mean, Jerry McClelland, I mean, Tommy, you know, I mean, how many champions come out from this?
You named some guys that was legendary, that was the whole part of Kronk that made Kronk have the name that it has. Kronk is just not a regular boxing gym where people come to learn how to train. But this is a gym where they come to learn how to train. But they actually, it's like they're actually competing with each other down here.
Yeah, it was a big competition. There was no BS out there. It was really inspiring, really fighting, really training. My guys, who I brought from Poland, they've been kind of confused at the beginning. They gotta wait for the runs inside. But out there was a line of the champions waiting sometimes to spar with each other, you know. But the atmosphere was so great, and of course, you know, you spar, you fight with better fighters, it makes you better fighter.
Right.
You know? That's what it's all about. You know, it was very hot. I mean, probably. I don't see another gym like that in the future. I mean,
well, Kronk was a different environment, a different place that you might want to be in because Kronk, you go on Kronk, you may don't want to just go on there. If you're a boxer already, you want to just go on there and mess around. Now, somebody gonna call you out.
yeah.
I mean, there's so many guys out there, everybody just come in and walk in the gym and pick out who they want boxing and boxing.
Yeah. You didn't have a respect,
No respect.
out there. No respect if you couldn't fight.
No.
I remember
I feel sorry for you.
When Mark Piotrowski, he's kind of sick, you know, the white guy, kid, if you remember, Tommy came and said, hook like that. You know, I remember this Tommy's hook.
Yeah. Put
it over here.
You gotta put it in right.
Put it in right.
Make
Mark
count.
remembers it too, you know.
Yeah.
And some very good memories. We went back out there with the other TV guy. The gym was officially closed back in 2008, right?
Yeah.
And we went downstairs. We had no lights. We bought the flashlight. We did some pictures of the old ring, man. It looks terrible right now. It should be museum, you know. It's just,
really
it should be, you know. And it's a shame. It's a shame because everybody went there. Everybody, you know. And the guy who made it is Tommy and Emmanuel Stewart, you know. That's the guy, whatever area.
We thank God for what He allowed us to do, where He brought us from, and for bringing us to Kronk. And you know, I think if I wouldn't have went to Kronk, I wouldn't have had a career that I have today. My career really started to blossom and bloom real fast when I started training with Kronk at Kronk. It was the atmosphere, and it was just the people alone what made Kronk. I mean, even myself, I had a little background history when I started going to Kronk, but they didn't care. People at the Kronk, guys at Kronk didn't care how well you can box and what kind of history. They wanted to try you and pull you out there, try you.
Yeah.
Every day, I mean, every day a different guy want to try you.
Okay. agree 100%. No pain, no gain.
Yes, sir. It'll put your pain in there. I don't know how much game you got, but it'll put pain.
Yeah, it was something, man.
Yep.
Something which can help you in your whole life.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
Yeah. A lot of good people come out from that place. Hey, Tommy, tell us about the future plans of yours right now. You know?
Well, right now, my
Oh,
plan.
the first thing I'm going to interrupt you for a moment is when you're going to come over to Poland, because
Ah.
you're very popular there, and everybody asking you when we're going to see Thomas Hearns. Mike Tyson was there.
Yeah.
Holyfield's supposed to come pretty soon. You know, Lennox Lewis was there. Now it's your turn.
I have no problem. I wouldn't have a problem. I love Poland. I can remember when I was playing amateur, I would fall against the Polish team.
Gajda, Bogdan Gajda. You know, when I left Warsaw, he asked me, ask Tommy Hearns or Emmanuel Stewart if they still have this picture when he put you on the canvas. You remember?
Yeah, I remember the Polish guy very well. He gave me a very tough fight.
Yeah.
But I was able to come back and do what I had to do to win the
Yes.
fight. You know, it was a very interesting fight. You know, the Polish guy he started coming on like in the second round. And then after the second round, the bell rung and then we went in the corner. And the coach and then I was saying to myself, man, what did I do wrong? I just let him start taking charge. And when I found out what I did wrong, I just went in there, turned it on, and stopped him.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good, man. I was happy, man.
Yeah. Do you have the picture still somewhere?
I still have a picture at home.
Oh, gosh.
I still have a picture at home.
He asked me about this. So can you email me, please? Or I just ask your son, you know, to get a copy of it, you know, because he was asking about it.
You know what?
So-
I go home and look through all my
Okay.
my memory books and my scrapbooks and see if I can find that.
Yeah.
I have it at home
Yeah,
somewhere.
because I remember his picture in the old office, you know, the office you
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hanging on the wall.
Yeah. I mean, it was so much fun for me. I always been a real skinny guy.
Yeah.
I never been able to really pick up gain weight
Yeah.
and to fill out. And to now, I'm finished boxing now. Now I started to fill out. I started to gain. And that's because I'm not active. I used to be. So once you stop being active, then you start to gain weight. You start picking up weight, and feel the body feel out much more. And that's what's happening with me now.
Yeah. Time is only, I think, only one guy who's got a swimming pool in shape of the boxing glove.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
he know he's been over there.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tommy, tell us about the show. I know that you're involved with promotion. You know, you got shows coming up. That's especially for all Polish people. Just want to see Tommy Hearns. Some Polish fighter is going to be there.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
yeah.
the show that I'm putting on with my partner George, and me and my partner George Costas is putting this show on. I got my son as the main event on the card. So I'm expecting the guys to come out and really put on a great show. A lot of top fighters on the card. Is going to be able to do well. Tyner should do real well. Harrison going to be there. Tony Harrison, he should do well. I got some strong fighters on the card that we're going to put on a great show for the public. I think the public going to enjoy what I'm promoting now.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
I plan to show the public that I have the ability not just to fight, but also to put on some great shows.
Let's do something together in Poland, man. We got a TV out there now.
You talking about? Let me hear about it.
All right.
Show me about it
Okay,
now.
I will. I think it's more chances right now than ever.
Yeah.
You know, and the other question is, what do you think about career of your son?
I think my career of my son is coming. Everybody has setbacks. I had some setbacks. But you know,
He had no amateur career.
no amateur career
No
though.
amateur
No
career.
amateur career.
Yeah.
But you know, that's not a really strong reason why things are happening. Things happen for a reason. I think that I know that when God ready for things to change or want to do different, it's gonna all happen. It's gonna all happen at once. God bless him with the same thing He blessed me with. Ability.
Yeah, he's got a talent. There's no doubt about it.
Talent and ability. So just try to stay fast and just wait on God to come in and do what He got to do.
Tommy, another question. Polish public is very interesting in probably is which fight you remember the best? What was your biggest fight? Let's put in your mind. What was your most memorable fight in your career?
One that I wish I had a chance to do all over again, and I hope he listening to me, was Marvin Hagler. When Marvin fought me and defeated me, he got out of boxing. I said, Marvin, don't go now, Marvin. Stick around for a couple more, for at least a year, Marvin. So Marvin got out the game and haven't seen look back since.
How about the Leonard?
Ray Leonard.
You had him beat twice, you know.
No, Ray Leonard and I had 2 fights, and now he had admitted to me winning one and he winning one, so it's 1-1.
How about Duran?
Duran is my friend, and he's an awesome fighter. He was the handsome stone before Duran moved to the welterweight division. He was lighting the lightweight up.
Yeah.
Lightweight division was lit up by Duran. He just took over.
He took over, yeah.
Destroyed the lightweight division.
Tommy, us coming back, I brought a couple fighters. You know, one of them almost beat Roy Jones. I mean, they kind of stole decision from him. What do you think about the relationship about those fighters? What do you watch?
Well, I think that the relationship with the fighters today is kind of tough. Because you know what? I'm looking at the fighters today, the way they fight, it's like they don't have the respect that we have when I was coming up in the fight business. It's about giving the public what they want, giving what they want to see, exciting them, and making them want to feel like I paid top dollar to come see somebody fight, and I got my money worth. When you don't give them their money worth, they're not going to be interested in coming anymore.
Yeah, we used to buy the gloves for the last paydays, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just want to train. It's the best. And boxing is not like used to be done.
No,
it
changed it changed because now in the boxing world, you're able to pick and choose who you want to fight.
Yeah.
The fighter pick and choose who. And I think that's crazy because it usually go by the next person in line for you to fight. And you can be picking them. Pick the next guy. You want number one get to fight the champion. Number 2 get to fight number 1 if you want to. Number 3 get to fight number 2. And so on going down the line. Yeah. And now it's just
not like used to.
I'm the champion of the world. Give me the number 25 guy over there. He's 25. Give me him. I'll fight him. He's way down the line. Way down the line.
They wouldn't make it the first 50 a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Now in the first 10. I mean, it's joke.
It's terrible.
It's joke. It's joke. You know.
When sometimes you get upset. Every now and then you get upset, but
skills are down. You know, not like this.
No skills.
No skills. Yeah.
There's no skills. The guys that want to fight, anybody don't have ability to beat them. They want to fight them.
100% agree with that.
Yeah.
So man,
how you gonna make a name for yourself fighting bums?
Yeah.
you can't make a name for fighting bums.
Yeah, you gotta fight somebody.
You gotta fight somebody that have ability.
Yeah, I like being possible.
Tommy, since you become over the years a figure in Detroit that a lot of people can look up to, and a lot of young people, so you're a good positive role model here. Can you tell me a little bit how that feels to you inside, and then also what can you say to the people of Detroit and the
Polish community especially?
Yeah, and uplifting, and give them a shout out.
My thing is that the people here in Michigan have supported me so well. I mean, they're still behind me through the good times and the bad times. and I appreciate that because where I win or where I losing, the people stay in there with me. They didn't give up on Thomas Hearns, and that's something that that you must cherish. I mean, you must take it in your arm and embrace it. That people love you that much that they don't run away because you have one bad night. And that didn't happen to me, and I'm very proud of that. So I just want to say to the people, I love you for everything you've done for me, for helping me become the person I am today.
One more question. Those two fighters you saw from Poland, you think they have a future or they don't?
You know what? I'll give them all a chance because everybody has to have a chance to prove themselves. Prove what kind of ability they have and what kind of ability they don't have.
Yeah.
But if you don't give them a chance, how can they ever prove themselves?
Right.
Somebody got to give them a chance.
Somebody give him a chance. One of them had a chance already, and he kind of used it. But
But
the other one is
just because that's the first time you don't succeed, you got to try again.
Got to try again,
Get up, dust yourself off, go do it again.
Do it again, Can I get a poster, please? Okay. Again,
The duo downriver.
again, down the river, Taylor.
Michigan.
Taylor. Tommy Hearns, he fights everybody, especially Polish public. Some Polish fighters will be there.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah, it will be, I wish to be there too, but next time we will be for 100%.
I like to say to the public, if you can't physically be there, watch it on screen. Stream the fight and you'll see the fight.
Yeah.
I like to say to all my boxing fans in Poland, thank you, thanks a million for all your support, and may God bless everybody, and hope to come out and visit you guys soon. God bless.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tommy, and I see you in Poland, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.